Hi, how to shop for a diamond here, and I'm going to show you how to get a ring this beautiful as this Tiffany and Company ring. In fact, a better ring, not for $5,400, which is the price at Tiffany. And look how beautiful it is. But you can get this ring, or one like it rather. It's not a Tiffany ring, but you can get an even more beautiful, even better designed ring for about $1,200 or $1,300. So much, much less. Let me prove it to you. And I'm also going to prove to you why the ring I'm going to recommend to you is so much better. Let's do it right now, and I'll walk you through this blog article. It gives you all the details. I'll just cover it really quickly here. So, we start with this Tiffany ring. It's a Tiffany Embrace band ring. That's what it looks like, and it's $5,400 at Tiffany and Company. And my blog post points out that you can get it at Joma Shop for $27.30. And that's a time-limited offer, but it's still too much money. Let me blow this up a little bit, and you can see that it's for $27.30. That's still overpriced. Let me show you why. If you go to James Allen, and this is all linked here, you can get an virtually identical rather, but it's an even better design because it lets in more light along the sides of the diamond, and I'll prove that here in just a minute. You can get it for $1,260. That's around $4,100 less. Okay, let's look here at the breakdown. It's $1,260 versus Tiffany's $5,400. It's 0.5 total carats of weight compared to Tiffany's 0.57. That's the only spec in which it's less than Tiffany's. But it's pretty insignificant when you notice that that's spread out over 9 diamond stones. It has 9 diamonds versus Tiffany's 9 diamonds, and it's platinum, same as Tiffany's. But here's where things get a little better, not to mention the price, which is $1,260. Look at these color and clarity scores here. F through G, and that's for the color, and VS1 to VS2 for clarity. And that is compared to stunning, but there are no stated scores at Tiffany's page that I was able to find. And I searched really hard, and that's a deal breaker in my opinion. If they're not posting the color scores and the quality, clarity quality scores, then honestly I wouldn't spend the money, especially $5,400. But if you go to James Allen and you order this ring that I linked to, you're going to get fantastic color scores and really, really good clarity scores. Now, let me show you, though, the main point. The main difference is there's a design flaw, in my opinion, in the Tiffany and Company ring. And let me show you what I mean. Look, see these belt-like mounts? You may think, well, it's Tiffany. They know diamonds. They wouldn't do anything that's a mistake. But that's wrong. Companies as great as Apple make mistakes all the time. You remember those crazy keyboards. Or companies like Amazon make mistakes all the time. And this, in my opinion, is a terrible design mistake because diamonds work by absorbing light through the sides and by channeling it out through the tops of the diamonds. That's the way a round, brilliant diamond especially is cut. That's how it operates. And so if you're blocking the light from coming into the sides, the sparkle and the brilliance is going to be much less coming out of the top. Look at how the design is at James Allen. And this is not the best photo. Tiffany has an incredibly sharp photo, but you can still tell here how there are scallops. These scalloped mounts allow a lot of light to hit the side of those diamonds, and that's going to increase the amount of brilliance. So that's a huge design flaw, in my opinion, in this Tiffany ring compared to the James Allen ring. Now let's go over to, this is what it looks like at Joma Shop, $27.30. It's exactly the same ring, so far as I can tell, as this one at Tiffany, which is $5,400. And if you go to James Allen, you can get it for $1,260. And there's just no drawback. What you're paying for at Tiffany, what you're paying for at Tiffany, in my opinion, is the name. Their expensive real estate, where they rent stores in the most expensive shopping real estate in the world. That's what you're paying for when you pay $5,400 for that ring. You can get it for even less if you just dial down the color scores and the clarity scores just a little. You can get it for under $1,000, $990, and you can see the price right there. So you just saved about $4,000. And you could spend that $4,000 on more diamonds if that's what you're focused on. Or you could take that $4,000 and you could spend it on a vacation. But she's not going to appreciate the name of Tiffany on a ring as much as she's going to appreciate the extra $4,000 worth of diamonds that you can buy her, or the extra $4,000 of vacation that you could buy her. Or, maybe this just puts that diamond ring within your budget to begin with, right under $1,000. You're welcome. That's the kind of information you can find every day at howtoshopforadiamond.com. Come and see.